Do you hate ads? I hate ads. You know what I love? Patreon.com/inkdependence, where patrons get access to a patron-only Discord, ad-free videos, and the joy of knowing they help support this channel. Hey folks, Editing Mike here, and I just wanted to pop in and have a little bit of an intro for this video. This is something that Audrey and I cooked up and sprung on our friend Dustin at the San Francisco Pen Show this year in 2024, and Dustin was super on board with that. So hey, Dustin, thank you, buddy, for doing this awesome project for me and like letting me record this little video with you. This was super fun. I'm glad we got to do it, and it was great. So all of y'all out there, check this out. This is a fun thing, and I hope y'all enjoy it as much as I did. So let's get watching what happened here. Oh, I recorded this in the lobby of the hotel in San Francisco, so the audio is like a little wonky, but I cleaned it up and it's pretty okay. So here are two pals sitting down together and seeing what one of them found while shopping for the other one. It's fun stuff. All right, let's go. All right, so I'm here at the San Francisco Pen Show with my friend Dustin. Dustin, you want to introduce yourself a little bit?
I'm Dustin, aka Dustin. Ahoy beans.
You'll find him in a whole bunch of our chats and that sort of thing on the live streams. Come join us on Fridays. This guy's usually there. And so Audrey and I had this idea that it would be really fun to, like, I don't know, take some amount of money and run around the show and see what we can get for that amount of money. I was like, wait, well, what if I didn't do it? What if I found somebody who like knows what I'm into and has very good taste? And Dustin said he would do it. So I gave Dustin $100 and said, hey, find some stuff at the show that you think I like do some shopping for me. So I have no idea what he had. So now we're going to talk about what he found. Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's do it. What'd you find?
I absolutely love spending other people's money.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, it was my kind of challenge. And, yeah, I feel like I kind of know what you like and what you're into. And so I just kind of picked what I could pick, you know? And I kind of shopped also in a way that I bought stuff that I would like because I think we have similar tastes in a lot of ways. And so I just, you know, if you don't like it, I'm keeping it. So
good.
Do you want to start big or small?
It's up to you, man. Go for it.
All right. Well, you know, let's just go big. The way I did this is, you know, you gave me $100, and that was a good amount. I felt like I could do some damage with that. But, you know, because I'm a big fan of yours, I stepped it up a little bit higher and got you some presents as well. So we went a little over the budget, but I'm happy to do it because the work that Mike puts in at a pen show is unbelievable. I mean, he's a social butterfly, and you know, just the walkthroughs alone is just an incredible amount of work. So I was happy to add to the budget.
This is not part of the deal. But...
I know. Okay. Surprise, surprise. So we'll start with where the budget kind of took us, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
I didn't go crazy, but I went a little crazy. So we'll start with the pen. Pen.
Hey, Editing Mike back here again. Dustin was not supposed to break that price limit. I really did not intend for him to spend any of his own money on this thing at all, but he felt like he wanted to. And so, like, what am I going to do? I'm going to make my eyebrows go like this, and that's how it's going to be. So, wow.
Pen. And with this pen, this is actually probably my favorite model of pen, and I don't think you have any in your collection, and I think you need to, because... Okay. We are both members of the massive Meat Mittens Club. We got some big ol' hands.
His hands are bigger than mine, by the way, just a little bit. But...
And so a big hand needs a big pen, and this one is extra comfortable, and I just love it, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's see what you got here. This is from Peyton Street Pens. They have all kinds of great stuff on their table, as you probably saw in the walkthrough. They do... they have a lot of Ranga and that sort of thing, but they also have like a lot of pre-loved pens. What is this? Oh, this is big. And ebonite. Wow.
And there's some orange.
And there's some orange. And there's some green. And a little bit of swamp in there as well.
A little bit of swamp.
Yeah, this is cool. So what is this?
So this is the Ranga Abhimanyu Grand. So they started off making the Abhimanyu in a much smaller size, which I was a big fan of. Yeah. But because of my large hands, it was it was bordering on too small for me.
Yeah.
And then they released the grand model, and it was an insta buy for me. So
Yeah.
I snatched one up. As soon as I got my first one in my hands, I was like, oh yes.
Yeah.
And I probably own 3 or 4 of them now.
Nice.
I bought myself one at the show too.
Awesome.
In another color that I think Mike would like. It's a mustardy kind of greeny yellow color.
It sounds weird and cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. But I'm keeping that one, and so this one's for you. And I just find it to be one of the most comfortable pens in hand.
Yeah.
The curves of it, it doesn't matter what your grip is. It's just gonna feel good in hand. Good weight, good balance. And I made sure to get it equipped with a fat double broad nib.
Nice.
So if you know anybody that grinds nibs, you could grind that into something special for yourself.
Yeah, I know somebody like that.
Yeah. So I figured plenty of tipping to play with. So
yeah, that's rad. Thanks, man. I actually don't have any Ranga pens.
I didn't think that you did, and it's a sleeper brand.
Yeah.
To me, it is like one of the most underrated brands that is out there because their quality is great. The shapes are unique. It's just
and the prices are good too.
And they're really well priced, and they're just big old pans. So you needed a big old pen.
It almost kind of looks like a sort of like patina pattern from this ebonite. That's really cool, man. It is a very comfortable pen.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to
it's
that.
almost kind of like a Damascus-y vibe to it.
It does.
So
we got an eyedropper out for eyedropper filling it if you want to. Brought a little silicone grease, a little eyedropper in there. That's handy. Yeah, neat. Thanks, man.
No problem.
That's a banger of a way to start this thing. Jeez.
Yeah. So that pretty much took care of the budget that you handed me, and so I was like, this is going to be a short, boring video if we just stop there. And so if you got a pen, you need some ink, obviously.
For sure.
And so I went ahead and got you one of the Colorverse Korean inks.
Oh, neat.
And I don't believe you have this one either.
No, these are brand new. I was actually talking to them about these just the other day. So they have Colorverse has this whole set. Oh, it looks backwards in my camera. We'll see what it looks like in real life.
We can flip things.
Yeah, probably. But this is Tangerine, and they have this whole set of Korea inks that are like pretty new, and they're just for the States. So yeah, I haven't got any of these yet. They were on my list, so that's awesome.
And I know you're not much of a matchy with your pen.
Don't have
ink
to.
Situation. You'll just throw any ink in any pen. But
sure.
I also know that you're never really mad about an orange ink. And
never.
So I went for the obvious choice, which is Tangerine.
Yeah. This was one of the 2 that I had on my list from them. It was Tangerine.
Good,
and there's like a red, like a kind of a reddish one.
I looked at that one as well.
Cool. There's the Colorverse bottle with this little tail there. Awesome. Looking forward to trying that out. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, happy that that was one that you were already looking at.
Yeah, man.
And so then, obviously, where's the next thing you go to after you got a pen and ink? You gotta have some paper.
Yep, that sounds right.
And I know that you like this paper, but you don't necessarily like the format that it comes in.
Okay.
Which is the regalia paper. And the blocks that they have, well, they've got the Endless Observer now. And this is a notebook that lays very, very flat. And great paper. It's got the regalia paper in it. And it's a dot grid. And I think, this paper is wonderful. And why not?
Cool, man. Yeah, I actually don't have one of these either. I've only got the regalia in, I think, in the
blocks.
They call it the creative block?
Creative block, yeah.
Writer's block? Yeah, creative block sounds right.
Yeah.
Maybe there's one of each. I don't know. The block format.
Yeah.
Which is great, and I keep it by my computer and stuff. But it's falling off the cardboard, and so I just have I have it rubber banded on. But yeah, bound into a notebook. That's awesome.
And they lay unbelievably flat from the first moment you open it.
All right,
it's not like a notebook that you have to break in. When you get a notebook and you kind of have to push down on the binding a little bit to get it to lay flat. This is supposed to. And I got one for myself as well, but so I haven't opened it up myself, but that's what they were telling me. So I tried to believe them.
All right. Oh. Well, I see why it would lay flat.
Yeah.
It's got a very flat. It actually doesn't have a spine on it. It's sort of like fabricy on the spine.
Yeah, some heavy-duty cardboard chipboard cover.
Yeah, from the very start.
Look at that.
I get a little bow from the paper, but like that's it.
Yeah, your hand.
That's great.
Your hand's gonna push that down.
Like it basically meets in the back because of the way they did the
Yeah.
binding. That's neat. Cool, thanks.
Yeah.
Something I hadn't tried before.
And it's good paper. I thought you hadn't tried it, so
yeah,
you
cool,
know,
man. Thank you very much.
I just went for it.
That's great. I'm glad I sent this guy shopping. I hadn't even seen this yet.
Awesome. I'm glad I did an okay job.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot of pressure to shop for someone else.
Right.
I little behind the scenes, behind the curtain. I asked Mike if he wanted to do the same thing. If I gave him $100 and he wanted to shop for me, and
No.
your response was,
"Oh God, no, no, no! I'm way too indecisive for that sort of thing. This is like I didn't even want to spend this money myself, so I was just like, yeah, go and shop at the store. I'm like, this sounds hard. What if I get somebody else to do this who would really like it? So yeah, no, very decisive. This guy, this is amazing.
Yeah, and I racked my brain a lot, and I thought about it. I really slept on it, like literally slept on it, because you asked me on Friday, and it was like Saturday morning. I woke up with all the ideas, and
awesome.
it was like an epiphany, and I was just like, I know where I'm going. And so it worked out really, really well, and I had a blast doing it.
That's
I really
great.
did. And I'd love to say we're done, but we're not done yet.
Okay.
So next we get into, you know, ephemera and trinkets and desk accessories. You know, I gotta get you a whole setup.
Okay.
And so
What's he gonna pull out of this bag?
When I saw this washi tape, I just thought of you because
That's pretty great.
Sageha with funny little animals. I don't know what says more Mike in a washi tape than that.
That's right. We've got frogs, maybe a cat hanging out in this Sagea. That's great. Yeah, that's really cool. Thanks, man. Ramen tape. It's not just Sagea, it's ramen.
Oh yeah.
How'd you like to swim in a sea of ramen noodles?
Ramen Sageha.
Yeah.
The best kind of ramen and the best kind of Sageha.
That's right.
Delicious.
That's great. Thanks.
So that's just something fun.
Yeah, totally.
And then I got that at Enigma Stationery, and they have some really amazing, super cute stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm a big fan. You're a big fan, so that was an easy place to go.
Yeah.
I got 2 more things.
Okay.
2 more. So we're getting close.
All right.
I saw these and I just thought of you.
So what would you say this is? You say this is like a planet, a sun? Is this a cookie?
Yes. All of the above.
That's really good.
And that cute little face.
Yeah.
And the sticky notes. It's just, who doesn't need more sticky notes?
Certainly I do. I love a sticky note. Yeah, thanks.
I know you love a sticky note.
Thanks.
So
I rated their stuff a little bit as well, but I didn't grab any sticky notes. So
excellent.
Awesome. Yeah.
Hey,
you haven't doubled anything I've gotten.
We're batting 1,000.
Yeah, for sure.
And the last thing I got this is just something fun for your desk.
Yeah.
And if you don't want it, I want it.
Yes. So this is something he showed me. I was showing him mine yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, I might have got one of those too." So this is like a mystery box, surprise box kind of thing, and this is hamsters with eggs on them. So I got one because I was like, Audrey needs to see this. And so I got this one actually that's on the top. It's like a little black hamster using an egg as a blanket. So we're going to open this up and see what we have. If it was the same one, then Dustin's going to keep it. And then we'll just be twins. If it's a different one, I might keep it.
Yeah, this was the only thing that you literally knew that I got in there because we had the conversation yesterday. But
what do we got here? Oh, this is a very good one.
Oh, different one.
This is a very good one. I might be keeping this one.
I might have to go over there and see if they've got any left. They were running low, but
this is a little hamster with a with a fried egg on his head, like a hat. That is pretty amazing.
That's pretty fantastic.
That's great. This has been super fun, Dustin.
I had a blast
doing
it. Thanks for thinking of me. I mean, there's thousands of people at this show, and it seems like everyone.
Yeah,
and
you seem like the obvious choice to both Audrey and I. I was like, what if we try to get Dustin to do this?
Well, I'm completely honored.
He jumped at the idea. He's like, yeah, absolutely, let me do it. So
yeah, pick me.
Yeah, it was great.
It's the first time in life I've ever been picked first, so.
That can't be true, but even if it is, I'm super glad we did this. It's super fun.
Yeah, I had a blast doing it. Thank you.